The Olympic wrestling tournament has ended. And you guys have popped off my videos. And I thank every single one of you that view my videos, watch my videos, subscribe from those videos. I sit here and try and think of a way to put a bow on this Olympic wrestling tournament. I thought, why don't I just review and recap everything that happened, give my thoughts about all the brackets, and go from there. 57 kg, Spencer Lee of America, wrestled really well. He had a tough match his first match. He got through it. He dominated in his quarterfinal match, dominated in the semifinal match. And then he met Rei Gucci of Japan, who Rei Gucci of Japan also dominated his way to a final, and Spencer Lee ended up losing a very close 4-2 match that came down to a position where Spencer Lee kind of had a wizard position. He stepped over and tried to make it a hip battle, 50-50 hip battle kind of, where he probably thought he had the edge because he probably always has the edge in that situation his whole career. But Rei Gucci just got the better position, got the edge, ended up taking gold, and Spencer Lee walks away with silver, the best medal of any USA man at the Olympics, and probably looked the best, probably wrestled the best, and probably is the best wrestler right now on America's roster. Moving on to the 65 kg weight class. This was the funnest weight class to watch. There was bangers and bangers and bangers and matches all over the place. Kyuka of Japan, another Japan gold. By the way, Japan killed it at this Olympics. Japan was dominating. They won Greco a couple times. They dominated in women's freestyle, dominated in men's freestyle. Japan absolutely killed it at this tournament, and they walked away here with another gold as Kyuka beat Raman Amazad, who Raman Amazad was dominant early in this tournament. I thought he looked the best out of anybody at this tournament in the quarterfinals, semifinals, in his first match. He looked the best out of anybody in this tournament. We cashed out big on Amazad. We didn't land the plus 350 future, but we got plus 140 in the semifinals against Makayev. Absolutely wrong line that Bet Rivers hung. Muzakayev had no business being favored. The bronze medal matches in this bracket were insane. Just insane. Sebastian Rivera walked away a bronze medalist in a great match against Togo Achir of Mongolia. Came down right to the wire, right to the last second. I believe he won 10-9 on a last-second takedown that had to get reviewed. If you have not seen that match, go back and watch it. It's a banger of a match. And Islam Dudev beat Muzakayev in the other bronze medal match. Albania's second ever gold medal in the Summer Olympics history, and their other one came in wrestling earlier in the tournament. So good tournament for Albania as well. Muzakayev surprisingly did not win a medal after being the odds-on favorite at the weight class, but definitely the most fun. Go back and watch all the medal matches because Sebastian Rivera won 10-9. Dudev beat Muzakayev 13-12. Those are banger matches. Moving on, 74 kg. Kyle Dake, another disappointing finish as he couldn't capture gold in his most likely best chance to capture gold. He just couldn't do it. He didn't really look like himself for most of the tournament until he was down in the bronze medal match, and then he came out and flipped the switch and came out on fire, ended up winning the match. Kyle Dake captured bronze, 10-4 win against Kabolov after he was losing for a good distant part of that match. Jamalov beat Takatani. Jamalov beat Takatani after Takatani beat Kyle Dake in the semifinals. Jamalov, who was the odds-on favorite after Kyle Dake. Kyle Dake was a monster favorite, minus 440. Ends up taking gold over Takatani in kind of dominant match. Jamalov kind of dominated him. There was a lot of people that thought Takatani, including myself, had a chance. A lot of people thought Takatani was going to beat Jamalov after beating Kyle Dake in 20-12 in the semifinals. Very unlike Kyle Dake. I just don't think Kyle Dake was wrestling like himself. But anyway, Kyle Dake ends up with the bronze. Jamalov with a gold medal over Takatani. Move on to 86, and I think there was a lot of people who thought after seeing Aaron Brooks take down David Taylor, he was going to walk away gold medal here, that he had the goods to be anybody in the world. And there's some people out there that probably say Aaron Brooks probably was 1 second away from being the best in the world. Aaron Brooks unfortunately loses a very close match to Magomed Ramazanov in the semifinals. It was a 4-3 final. Aaron Brooks was leading the whole match. Just at the last second, Aaron Brooks took a single leg shot, and it was short time, and he was just trying to hold the leg to end the match. You know how that's a little folk style strategy. When there's short time, you don't want to get points, you just sit on a leg for the last couple of seconds. But he was doing that, and in that moment, Ramazanov just picked them up, turned, and had the exposure to end up winning the match 4-3 in the last moments. Yazdani absolutely dominated his way to a final. And then when we got to that final of Ramazanov and Yazdani, Ramazanov ended up winning this match because Yazdani had a little shoulder injury that apparently he's had for a while. It looks like he re-injured it, and it led to Ramazanov winning still a close match, winning 7-1 over Yazdani. It was 1-1 going into the break, and I think the injury just got the best of Yazdani, and Ramazanov walks away champion, probably the most surprising champion out of all the weight classes. And he wrestled great, man. And I said in my other video, Ramazanov's probably one of the only guys in the world. If I had to show film, I would show Ramazanov's film all over the world, all over the country. If I was a coach, I'd be showing Ramazanov's film all over the world. Moving on, 97 kg. Oh, they actually have a mistake on the website here. It says Azapara versus Kyle Snyder was for the gold medal match. That was actually for a bronze medal match. But it's listed twice here. The gold medal match isn't listed here. Who was the gold medal match? It was Tazarninov versus Macho Vili. Tazarninov wins easy. Tazarninov is a tank. He's the best in the world. He showed why he's the best in the world. He dominated through, and he's only 21 years old or 20 years old. He's going to be a dominant force for a long, long time, and I think he might have got his first of many gold medals, and I think he's going to keep on pushing. Kyle Snyder loses a close one in the bronze medal match to Azapira. A guy that already beat him early in the year, a guy that Kyle Snyder beat 2-2 at the last World Championship. Kyle Snyder just struggled a little bit, and a lot of blood in that match. Kyle Snyder got cut on his forehead. That's why I touched my forehead there. And the match just kept stopping and stopping and stopping. And it ultimately led to Kyle Snyder losing a close 4-1 match to Azipara. So Kyle Snyder does not medal. Azipara gets bronze. Tazardinov, who we bet, took the gold in 97 kg. 125. Mason Parris loses. I think it's obvious Mason Parris is the worst wrestler on this roster. As he loses his first match to a guy that didn't do anything this tournament. He loses to, just trying to find his name here. Loses to Munkter of Mongolia, a score of 10-5, and then Munkter went on to lose to Mazisvili 12-2. So not even close to the best showing from Mason Parris. Moving on to the gold medal match, Gino finally gets it done against Amir Zara 10-9. He was up 10-1. He thought he won. He had to come back and wrestle more. Ends up taking it down. He almost choked again after choking 3 years ago against Gable Stevenson, but he secures his legacy as a really good heavyweight in the world of wrestling, maybe one of the best of all time. And I'm happy for him, especially after the heartbreak he suffered last Olympics and almost suffering even more heartbreak here. So glad he finally tackled it down. And yeah, that is the breakdown here, or the review. I just want to say about the women's. Sarah Hildebrand captured gold. Someone else captured gold. Amit Alor captured gold for the United States, and Katie Blades lost in the final, only capturing bronze. The women did better than the men, really. 2 gold medals and a silver. Men didn't get a gold since the first time since 1968. It's not a good scene for them. It was a very fun Olympics. I had fun watching it. The time scheduling was bad, especially for the East Coast. It was really bad. I was up pretty late at night. My time schedule got a little wonky, but it's fun. It's always fun to watch wrestling, especially at the highest level. So, again, I thank you guys all for popping off on my videos of wrestling all tournament long. If you guys like them, please hit the subscribe button. And if you watched all those videos and are watching this one to the full end, please hit the subscribe button as we put a bow on this Olympic wrestling tournament. I'll have more wrestling in the future, probably college wrestling. And then maybe when we get to the World Championships again next year, I'll probably have some on that. But till then, we might take a little break here from wrestling. But I got a lot of college football win totals to do. There's probably already some on the channel right now. But I thank everyone who subscribed from the wrestling, and I thank everyone who liked, comment, viewed all the wrestling videos. I can't thank you enough. You guys absolutely have popped off. So I thank you, and I'm Josh Wissey. I'll see you soon, hopefully.